I need you to imagine a scenario where you have to pack your suitcase because you have to travel to your favorite destination. So while packing your suitcase at first, you see that the clothes are fitting into the suitcase very easily. But then when the suitcase is full, you find it increasingly difficult to put on more clothes into it. So you can say that the suitcase seems to be resisting the clothes. This situation is similar to the overflow phenomenon that we see in our cells. So when we eat sugar, the body releases a hormone called insulin, which basically helps that sugar get into the cells where it is used for energy. But if you don't burn off that sugar efficiently, then over a long period of time, say decades, the cells become full of sugar and cannot accommodate any more of it. So the next time you eat sugar, insulin cannot stuff any more of it into the cells, and as a result, the sugar starts overflowing out of the cells and starts spilling into the bloodstream. Now, something that you must note here is that the sugar that I'm talking about travels in the bloodstream in the form of glucose. And when it rises in the level, it's called high blood glucose. And this is the primary symptom of type 2 diabetes. Now, with this example, we must understand that type 2 diabetes is basically a problem of excess sugar in the body. So why does this happen and where does all the sugar come from? To understand this, we will have to quickly go through how the different macronutrients are basically broken down in the process of digestion and how they're absorbed by the body after they're digested. The first one is fat. Most of the fat gets digested in the body in small intestine, where it is broken down into smaller molecules called fatty acids and glycerol. And this is all done with the help of bile, which is produced by the liver. The fatty acid and glycerol are then absorbed by the cells in the small intestine, from where they're transported to the bloodstream. And from bloodstream, they are transported to different tissues where they are either used as a source of energy or they are taken to fatty acids where they are stored for future use. Let's talk about protein. Just like fats, proteins are also digested in the small intestine, where they are broken down into amino acids with the help of certain digestive enzymes. Now, these amino acids are then transported to the bloodstream, where they are used for different functions in the body. For example, they are used for restoring and rebuilding the tissues, for production of hormones and enzymes. The third macronutrient is carbohydrates, and this is the most important with regards to this video because we're talking about type 2 diabetes. So when we eat carbohydrates, it gets digested by the enzymes and it's broken down into its simplest form called glucose. And as we discussed in the video, that type 2 diabetes is basically a problem of excess blood glucose. So when we are trying to reduce the blood glucose levels, we should try to focus on reducing the amount of carbohydrates that we consume in our diet. So basically, we should have a low carb diet, but this low carb diet does not have to turn into a no carb diet. Because you need to understand that the diet that you want to stick to, that the diet that you want to adopt should be sustainable, should be practical for you. And cutting out carbohydrates is not a very sustainable and a very practical thing to do in the long term. And for even better results, you can combine this low carb diet with exercise and fasting. And you will see that you are able to burn a lot more blood glucose and you will see a lot of improvement in your blood glucose levels. Now, I would like to clarify that you must take help of a doctor and a nutritionist before you embark on your journey of reducing your blood glucose levels. I have also created a video on top 5 habits that will help you manage your diabetes. Check it out here. Also, do check out the resources in the description section. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and your family and your WhatsApp groups. I will see you in the next video. Until then, eat well, sleep tight, move more, and get some sunshine. Have a wonderful day.